Every craft has a tool which is so crucial to its being that it becomes synonymous with the craft itself. And for the cook, it is the kitchen knife. Learning to use a knife will save you days of prep time and liters of your own blood, but I can't tell you how to master the knife because 1, I ain't no master, 2, there's no shortage of information on the matter out there, and 3, it's not as vital to good cooking as some think. There is a thing that is 100% vital though. In safety we trust. There are many factors to using a knife, but safety is the only one that really matters. Kitchen knives can turn into accidental death knives at the drop of a hat or a knife. So staying intact should be your #1 priority, because what good is knowing how to carve a chicken if you carve yourself at the same time? Know your knife! All knives are the same. Pointy part, sharp part, not sharp part, where the hand goes, and the place where they meet each other. Choose. There are as many types of knife as there are ways to use one, but forget about them for now because they all basically cut things the same way. Besides, you'll never upgrade unless you acquire enough skill points with that versatile sharp shank jack of all blades, the generic chef's knife, which is all you'll need most of the time anyhow. Keep your eye on the ball! Knife safety is about awareness. People get cut by not paying attention to their fingers, their knife, their food, usually all of the above. Open your eyes, people! Observing if any of you is in the path of your knife and readjusting is way easier than sewing your fingers back on. Just looking at what you're doing will cut your chances of cutting yourself in half. Unless you like seasoning things with your own claret, in which case I won't be coming over for dinner. Get a grip! Whether right or left, your dominant hand always controls the knife. 3 grips work best: the normal, the choke, and the thumbs up. Choose whichever feels best for you, but it's more important that you don't use any of these grips. The pointer, the bird, the Scarface, and the, oh my god, who gave you that knife? Fight the power, man. Apart from meat cleavers, knives are not designed for forceful, dramatic movements. The sharp part of the blade runs all the way down the side, meaning you cut food by dragging the length of the edge through it. Using more power than is necessary is dangerous because control does not equal muscle. The more oomph behind your knife, the less control you have of it. Keep the knife below your elbow, use just a bit of downward pressure, and let the knife do its job. Safe hands handle safely. T-shirts on sale for $17.99. You cannot trust your ingredients to stay still, or you'll end up chasing them around the room, and with a knife no less. Stabilize them so things aren't moving while you cut. It's safer to reposition the food than the knife, so mobility should take little effort. To accomplish this, chefs use the claw. And while perfecting this would definitely improve your food, adopting the general hand shape definitely improves your safety. Whoa there, Bessie. Some kitchen work must move quickly, but never, ever knife work. Experienced cooks cut faster because they have already trained themselves to make every cut a safe cut, because they want a good cut, which is not fast, but accurate and efficient. Anyway, you are cooking your food in your kitchen, and anyone giving you smack about speed can go fudge themselves. By the way, here's some fudge. Dull is dangerous, sharp is safe. Shh. If you take nothing else away from this video, it should be that a dull knife is only safe when you're looking at it, because it requires more downward force to cut, and more force means less control, and what did I just say about that? The sharper your knife, the easier it cuts, freeing you to concentrate on your accuracy. Keep sharp, cut sharp. Posters on sale for $17.99. Only ever cut things that you would put in your mouth, and only use cutting boards that are made of wood or plastic, which means no glass, no stone, no tile, no dictionaries, no chair legs, and no dishwashers, pre-soaks, or air drying either. Wash and dry these suckers by hand. You'll still need to use a hone or a sharpener to keep that edge keen, but if you treat it right, you won't need to spend money on professional sharpening. Speaking of which, brass tacks. A great knife is an investment that can last the rest of your life, but they cost money. Quality steel that stays sharp longer is expensive. Hand forging requires skill and effort, and with handles, designs, and big-name brands, kitchen knives can cost hundreds, and that's just for one! Yet, the quality of your cut is determined by the quality of your skills, not your knife. You're not doing something wrong by using whatever is available to you, even if it's cheap. Though once it's dull, it's best just to throw them away and buy a new cheap knife. Oh, and stay away from fad knives like Ginsu or something from a Swedish furniture emporium. They make great stools and labyrinths from which you may never escape, but not great knives. Beyond these, the best thing to do to improve your knife skills is to practice, practice, practice. Just remember that safety is tantamount to awareness, that muscle does not equal control, that speed does not equal good, and that dull is dangerous and sharp is safe. But most of all, remember that it's not the knife that makes you good, it's how you use it. Cook well, eat well, live well.